Welcome back. The details. President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi asserted the state's progress in completing the development and construction process despite the international crisis that negatively affects the Egyptian economy. He stressed that the citizens and their quality of life are a government's objective. In his address during inspecting a number of developmental projects being implemented in the governorate of El Minya in Upper Egypt, the head of state instructed the government to prepare a package of procedures to improve the wages of the state's employees. During the activities of the 8th edition of the Raizina Forum in New Delhi, Foreign Minister Sameh Shukri took part in a dialogue session entitled "A Territory of Opportunities from the Mediterranean Sea to the Arab Sea." Foreign Minister of Oman and the UAE Minister of International Cooperation will also participating in the event. Shukri noted that the region's peoples are seeking to integrate with the world, highlighting Egypt's role in this regard. Egypt's sub-diplomat also referred to challenges facing the international climate work. The foreign minister also touched on the Palestinian cause, saying that failing to reach a solution is due to the lack of the political will of the Israeli side, as well as the international community. He stressed that Egypt is continuing its efforts to resolve the Palestinian-Israeli conflict. Foreign Minister Sameh Shukri met his Indian counterpart on the sidelines of the G20 meetings in New Delhi. Both top diplomats highlighted during the meeting the growing Egyptian-Indian ties on the economic and political aspects. Foreign Ministry spokesperson Ambassador Ahmed Abu Zaid said Shukri reiterated readiness to cooperate with the Indian presidency of the G20 to push forward progressive talks to reach optimal solutions for a number of crises, including energy, climate change, and food shortage. For his part, the Indian Foreign Minister referred to the Indian Prime Minister's directives to enhance the Egyptian-Indian relations in all domains. Shukri and his Indian counterpart also exchanged views over a number of regional and international issues of mutual concern, including the Russian-Ukrainian crisis. Also on the sidelines of the Raizina dialogue currently being held in New Delhi, Foreign Minister Shukri met his Danish counterpart Lars Rasmussen. Foreign Ministry spokesperson Ambassador Abu Zaid said Egypt's top diplomat reiterated the country's readiness to develop relations with Denmark on all aspects, highlighting the promising fields of cooperation. Abu Zaid added that the meeting also tackled a number of issues of mutual concern, on top of which are the outcome of the latest climate summit, the repercussions of the Russian-Ukrainian war, in addition to Denmark's bid for UN Security Council membership on the upcoming visit of the Danish Prime Minister to Egypt. Egypt condemned in the strongest terms the provocative statements of an Israeli minister in which he called for erasing the Palestinian village of Hawara. A statement issued by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs said such statements represent a dangerous and unacceptable incitement to violence contrary to all laws, customs and moral values, and lack the responsibility that any official should have. The statement also stressed Egypt's stance, calling for the necessity of halting provocative or inciting actions against the Palestinian people. It also called for putting an end to unilateral measures in order to achieve calmness between the Palestinian and Israeli peoples and to pave the way for the resumption of the peace process based on the two-state solution and the resolutions of the international legitimacy. Back home, scientists have discovered a hidden passage inside Egypt's Great Pyramid as part of a 7-year international research project. The Antiquities Ministry said in a statement that the passage is 9 meters in length and more than 2 meters in width. Tourism and Antiquities Minister Ahmed Isa told the reporters at the ancient site in Giza, also known as the Cheops Pyramids, that the gabled corridor with a triangular ceiling was found on the northern face of the Great Pyramid of King Cheops. The Great Pyramid is the largest in Giza, standing 146 meters tall and the only surviving structure of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. Welcome back. The details. Egypt's stock market indices rose during last week's sessions, gaining £3.5 billion. The market's capital for companies listed in the bourse reached £1,082 billion, gaining 0.3%. The bourse's weekly report showed that the benchmark Egypt 30 index declined by 0.92% to reach 16,846 points, while the median capped EGX 70 was up by 2.93% to reach 3,058 points. The broader EGX 100 gained 2.21% to reach 4,534 points.